Osweiler on first down. A short screen play to Middlebrooks. And Middlebrooks takes it all the way to the 38-yard line of UC Davis. Pick up a 13. And that no-huddle offense, Brock Osweiler will wave them back to the line in a hurry. 105 degrees still here in Tempe, almost at halftime. 4 wide for Osweiler and the ASU offense. He has Cameron Marshall into the flat, but he goes deep and comes up shy of A.J. Pickens. Junior from Chino, California. Clock will stop with 1:11 to go. And again, this offense averaging 32.5 points per game last year, 426 yards of total offense on average. That's the most ASU has had in the past 5 years.
They were exciting and they were explosive, but they did not take care of the football. They quarterbacks for this team accounted for 17 interceptions, many times coming in the red zone in critical areas of the game.
253 yards of total offense so far. Up and over goes Cameron Marshall. Oh boy, Dan Knapp is fired up. There's that Sampson. Andrew Sampson was over there. He was upset, and then a flag drops. There's a gain of 6 by Cameron Marshall. We saw the hurdle against USC, and now going head over heels.
Well, it worked out for him in that USC game, but usually nothing happens when you leave your feet. Those are dangerous plays. A lot of times you can fall in a very, very funny way.
We're getting an unnecessary roughness call, I believe, on Andrew Sampson of ASU following that play with Cameron Marshall. So they will push ASU all the way back to the 47-yard line with 1 minute to go. That was a costly penalty. 300-pound junior Sampson was the culprit. 50 seconds and counting. Empty backfield for Osweiler. Steps up, and now using those lethal legs. Here comes Brock Osweiler, still on his feet, and lunges forward to the 28-yard line. A pickup of 19 for Brock Osweiler. He ran for over 100 yards combined in the last 2 games of last season against the Bruins and Wildcats.
It really is impressive to watch a quarterback with that kind of a stature. It looks like he actually has a little bit of wiggle in there, that he wants to try and make somebody miss, but you can see the athleticism. He's got the strong arm.
Wow.
When you're making defensive backs and linebackers look kind of silly in space, you're doing something right.
Well, you can see how he was a big-time basketball recruit to Gonzaga. And last year, you remember when Steven Threet was the #1 quarterback on this team, Brock Osweiler announced publicly that he was going to play basketball for Herb Sendick and the ASU Sun Devils. But then Steven Threet suffered that concussion against UCLA. His career was over, and we've got that far to go for Osweiler and the ASU offense. But you see Steven Threet there, 4 concussions, ending his career. So what is he doing now? He's still helping out the ASU offense. Noel Mazzoni calls him the QB whisperer. He's the one that's signaling in the plays to Brock Osweiler. Still having his impact on this team, Steven Threet. He's a class kid.
Well, he took a lot of lumps last year and really handled this offense very, very well. He really moved the ball. He got a really good understanding of the offense towards the end of the season. And it's really nice for somebody like Osweiler to have somebody who's been there and done that, giving them advice that's not from a coaching perspective.
4th and a yard. The give is to Cameron Marshall. Surges ahead for the first down. 18 seconds to go. A pickup of 7. ASU will try to hurry it up here on first down. Try to pump another one into the end zone. Or possibly Alex Garoutte with his first field goal attempt of the season. Osweiler, and he's going to throw that one away. With 6 seconds to go, and now quite possibly we'll see Alex Garoutte, but there is a flag down. And it will go against ASU.
First down.
Be ready. Time.
That's something that you like to see. You know, he's down there. He wants to try and make something happen. He sees that none of his reads are open. Everybody's blanketed. It's very tempting right before halftime with just a few seconds left to try and make something happen, but he throws it away and does the smart thing.
30-second timeout.
And when you look at Brock's numbers last year, Adam, he did not throw an interception in 109 attempts, but in the first half against U of A, he could easily have thrown 3 or 4 picks. But because he throws it so hard, it's exceptionally difficult for the DBs to make the grab.
He's got a rocket arm, and we've seen that a couple of times tonight. The thing that he does have to develop is to have a little bit of touch on his ball. And sometime in those little finesse throws, the little seams over the middle where you have to drop it over a linebacker and under a safety. Sometimes in the little swing passes when the running backs are in the flat. Just has to take a little bit something off of that and give the receivers a better chance of catching the ball, because when you're just throwing fastballs out there, time in and time out, it gets kind of difficult for receivers to consistently catch it.
Well, those two have a very tight bond, Noel Mazzoni and Brock Osweiler, and on will come Alex Garoutte. He's going to attempt about a 39-yard field goal. Stepping in for Thomas Weber this season. And this game may be most important to a player like Alex Garoutte. Live action for the first time as a place kicker for ASU. The kick is up, it's straight, and it is good from 49 yards for the former Brophy Bronco, Alex Garoutte. Mentioned he had a shaky training camp. He had some bad misses at times. Other times, he would kick it through from 55 to 60 yards out. He has a powerful leg.
He's got a big leg. He's made 53 and 54-yard field goals in high school. Sometimes with a freshman kicker, you will get some nerves, and he is going to miss some field goals from time to time. But after what happened last year, seeing the first field goal attempt of the season go through the uprights, Sun Devil fans must be breathing a sigh of relief.